Today we are trying a bunch of Klowns jelly beans. We did this with candy canes, and I think we had like about a dozen. This time we have a little over a half dozen. Maybe if we go to the store and find.
Do?
Yeah, no, there's.
There's
like there's like about 8 different flavors. Today we are trying Fruit Loop jelly beans, which is probably one of the only ones I'm interested in actually trying. They have Warhead jelly beans, Starburst jelly beans, which I think we have probably both tried these in the past.
I don't know.
Sweet Tart jelly beans, because I guess every candy needs to make their own jelly beans. Now and later jelly beans, because for some reason every candy needs to make their own jelly beans. Kool-Aid jelly beans, for whatever reason. And we tried 2 different jelly beans. This is kind of like we got like a little bargain brand jelly beans by some like Coastal Bay Confections. And we tried the main iconic Branches jelly beans.
At least that's what everyone we know always gets.
Yeah, we didn't feel fair putting Jelly Belly in there. That feels a kind of like bias.
There's also a few other like generic ones we left out.
Well, because this is supposed to be like clearance Easter jelly beans. You know what I mean? So like these are the ones you actually can get at Easter. Jelly Belly also, it's not like Eastery enough, but we're trying them all today and we're going to rank them instead of doing the regular snack time thing. Let's get into it. Because there's no chance nowadays we're ever getting to a snack time. We're going to try these first because they have some of the regular like flavors. And there's a few different, like most of these aren't going to have like grape in them. But they do have cherry, orange, grape, kiwi, strawberry, and tropical punch. They don't look too bad.
Dude, Kevin will like this one. Because it's trying all the different ones.
They kind of taste more like soda, some of them, than actually Kool-Aid. They're not bad. Kind of have one green. It's like it takes like an entire handful. It wasn't even worth the wait.
The worst part about this one is all these has several flavors that we gotta try. These ones are pretty interesting.
Yeah, they're not bad.
All of them kind of have like a similar taste to them in a way. To me, I don't know if you get that vibe.
I can understand. It's still gonna be middle ground though. I don't think it's gonna be easy to beat.
There's sadly nothing too like they're okay in the interesting part, but nothing like too amazing, and they're only kind of Kool-Aid-ish.
Starburst. Cherry, orange, strawberry, lemon, green apple, and grape. Do they have a green apple Starburst?
I don't fucking know.
That feels like they don't, and they just add it. See, I don't like the green apple because I don't think of Starburst when I eat it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It puts the jelly beans in the bag to get the hose again. They do taste like Starburst.
And most of them.
I've only tried like 2.
It's gonna be hard to compare the 2, but it's like just the Kool-Aid ones at least kind of taste like Kool-Aid, but I think the Starburst ones are overall better. I don't like the green apple with it. It doesn't fit the Starburst vibe, but beyond that, I think they're okay.
Grape is also very strong.
Yeah, no, it was. Actually, yeah, there isn't a grape Starburst either. I think they're kind of gonna be tied now then for me because they just made their own jelly beans like with the Starburst brand, and I really like Starburst jelly beans.
The grape one though tastes like what I would think the grape would taste like.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're gonna any bad. We probably should try these first. The classics, the normal jelly beans. I don't think I need to try all flavors to get it. It's kind of weird though. None of them really went for the black licorice. Wait, do they have the flavors on here, or they just kind of assume you know the flavor? Yeah, they just assume you know the flavors. There is none. That's just so.
That's a flex, honestly.
Yeah, this is good. Milligram. We'll put them in the middle. Did these 2 rank above it though? It's really hard to rank these compared to ones that are actually trying to do something when these just have to make jelly beans. I kind of like those ones being a little bit smaller, easier to just eat 1 or 2, because I only eat 1 or 2 at a time. So I think these ones should just be middle. If you rank it below these, you're just shit. Fair?
Bam.
We're gonna try one jelly bean spawn, and I don't know if they're actually bargain brand or not. But again, I don't think they list their flavors. Here's a white and green one. Just because you're trying. They definitely have a different texture than brand two. I don't know if I like it though. They almost taste like gummies. Or like gumdrops.
I'm not too thrilled about any of the flavors either.
No.
Yeah, no excitement on any of the flavors, and the texture's overall weird.
Like they almost don't have a kind of like the jelly shell that jelly beans kind of have. Man, we really should take less jelly beans.
Yeah, this has the problem that there's like 6 for each.
They don't say anything for flavors. I assume they're just sweet tart flavors. There you go. They definitely taste like sweet tarts.
Yeah, they taste like the little bowl ones that they do.
Mm-hmm. They also kind of have a weird texture. A little too chewy.
If you like sweet tarts, you're gonna enjoy these, but there's nothing exciting to them, and I hate how chewy they are.
They're just chewy and tangy, even as the bag says. I do
They
not
don't
like
even
them.
have much of a tang at times.
No, and they only have like, I think they don't have many flavors in this bag either.
Nothing like I'm pretty sure these seem to be all the same flavor. I like swear there's a slight difference.
Yeah, I want to rank these the lowest in my mind. They don't even do good. They're called mini chewies, by the way, the little balls. They don't have good names to these. Now later jelly beans: apple, cherry, strawberry, watermelon, grape, and banana. They really went with all the now later flavors. This is gonna be interesting. This also barely had anything in the fucking bag. What the fuck? Like, this tastes so cheaply made. Only one of them tastes like now later to me. Maybe like 2.
The banana definitely does.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever one. I think the cherry. It's a pretty gross aftertaste. It kind of tastes like, it might be the strawberry. It kind of tastes like medicine. These were definitely not quality made. Definitely cheaply made. I don't like these at all. I think these are the worst ones.
Yeah, some of these are kind of just weirdly tasting.
Do you get the one that tasted like medicine yet?
I think that's this one, so I saved it for last.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, honestly it does.
I think these are the worst by far. Very cheaply made. Does not taste like now laters. They're gross, weird texture. What do you think?
This is honestly some of the shit I expected from the Morgan brand ones.
Yeah.
There's just nothing good about these. And they definitely had some weird flavors, and some of them definitely did taste cheapy. The only one that had like a interesting flavor to it was the banana.
But it wasn't good when I tried it the second time. Like, there's only so many of the times you can like eat them, and they have like a weird flavor in your mouth.
Like, you have to really, I think, like the banana, like the artificial fucking banana taste from like the early 2000s to sit around and eat the banana ones. Still tragic when you realize that Fruit Loops are all the same flavor.
They have a little bit of a Fruit Loops smell to them. These are very colorful.
I do have to give them that. These ones are fun colors.
Fruit Loops have been doing a little bit of everything. I don't know why.
These definitely taste like Fruit Loops.
Mm-hmm. They're like, I think, a very minor difference in flavors each time.
I like the light blue and stuff this one did.
No, they did good with the colors. They just they pretty much all the same flavor, just slightly different. Oh, bit my tongue.
But I feel like you also have to really like Fruit Loops to sit around and eat the whole
Yeah, and
pack.
you can also just eat Fruit Loops. They're so accurate to the taste that you could just eat Fruit Loops. But I think it's more fun.
Those are definitely a fun one.
Yeah. They definitely rank, I think, above the Kool-Aid. Do they rank above the Starburst, though?
I actually don't know about that. They're both interesting in their own way.
Yeah.
Both are both just okay in their own way.
That was obnoxious. These don't also list the flavors.
Granted, this is a little container instead of.
Got a little sour, not really. The flavors are okay.
This
Tastes
tastes.
too hard.
I don't know about that. The flavors are. Well, in general, Warheads are just okay flavor wise. It's mainly just that forced impact of sour and then just a okay flavor for the candies. So I'm not surprised by these. I'm not surprised they made them because I've been trying a lot of other candies lately. But these definitely seem like they looked at the Sour Patch Kids ones and just tried to make their own version.
Yeah. I wish we got the Sour Patch and Swedish Fish. Those definitely will be higher contenders. I don't think I could eat more than one or two. I think these go below branches in my mind. What do you think?
They're okay. I am really disappointed on the sourness of these.
Starting at the end. Now later jelly beans. To no one's surprise. Fuck now laters. I used to like them. They're just bad. Then go with the whatever Coastal Bay confections, and I mean, it would have went higher if you just like that type of style of the jelly beans. Sweet Tarts, because we're just not big fans of Sweet Tarts.
They
Again,
at least had more of a flavor than some of the bargain brand ones did.
I would say these are the only ones where I think, even if you like now laters, that's just bad.
See, that's the only one with like an outright bad flavors.
Then there's Warheads, which I think is, they have some bad flavors, but there's at least something to eat with them. You know, there's like a fun aspect of it.
They just should have been at least more sour.
I don't think any of these will fall from the middle ground, which of course is branches. I think only one who really went very far away is the Now-Laters. Then Kool-Aid. They're okay. They could have tried a little bit harder. Then it's really hard to decide, but honestly, just because they only have one flavor to it, unfortunately the Fruit Loops do not win. Starburst, I think, unfairly takes the cake. I dropped a few. Not by a lot. I think a lot of these just were okay. I think the real issue, this was a lot of sugar. And I just was not enjoying most of these because this is more jelly beans I would eat in a week in one moment.
I'm definitely not enjoying eating this many jelly beans. I'm happy we've only dropped about 4 or 5 jelly beans on the floor. I thought we'd dump more on the floor.
But there's a few I put right there.
I think definitely this is a weird video to us to have done because each one has at least a such kind of sour, Sweet Tarts and Kool-Aid. I mean, not Kool-Aid, Fruit Loops. All these have like several flavors, and it kind of just made this an interesting, weird video to do.
Hope you guys liked it at least. At least it wasn't expensive because it was on clearance. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Have a good night.